In the summer of 1956, a small group of scientists gathered at Dartmouth College with a plan. They were going to figure out artificial intelligence, their estimate for how long it would take. One summer. They were off by roughly 70 years. So far. And here's the uncomfortable pattern. When it comes to AI, almost every confident prediction, optimistic or pessimistic, has been wrong. So what can we honestly say about the next 100 years? More than you'd think, and less than you'd hope. Consider the track record. In the 1960s, pioneers of the field predicted machines with human-level intelligence within a generation. Instead, funding collapsed, progress froze, and the field entered what researchers still call an AI winter. So the experts corrected course. They became cautious. Around 2015, many specialists estimated that beating a world champion at the game of Go, the most complex board game humans play, was at least a decade away. It happened the following year. Machine translation, image generation, systems you could simply talk to, each was called distant, and each arrived early. We were wrong when we were excited. Then we were wrong when we were careful. Same coin, both sides. Why does this keep happening? Because human intuition is linear, and this technology is not. Here is what that difference feels like. Take 30 steps, linearly, 1, 2, 3, and you cross a room, about 30 meters. Now take 30 steps exponentially, doubling each time, 1, 2, 4, 8. 30 exponential steps is over 1 billion meters, enough to walk around the Earth 26 times. Both journeys start with the same first step. That is why exponential change feels like nothing is happening, right up until it feels like everything is happening at once. Our predictions fail because we keep measuring a curve with a ruler. So what can we reasonably expect? Start with what has already happened. For 50 years, predicting how a protein folds was one of biology's grand unsolved problems. An AI system essentially solved it and mapped hundreds of millions of protein structures, work that would have taken humanity centuries of laboratory time. Extend that pattern 100 years, and the most likely picture is not robots walking among us. It is science itself accelerating, medicine designed for your exact biology, materials no one has imagined, research questions that took a career, answered in an afternoon. And in daily life, probably something stranger. The technology will not look like anything. It will simply be assumed. Which brings us to the twist. The question, what will AI look like in 100 years, may be the wrong question entirely. Think about electricity. In 1900, electricity was a spectacle. People bought tickets to see electric light. Buildings advertised it. It was the future, and everyone could see it. Today, you cannot see electricity anywhere. Not because it disappeared, because it won. It's in the walls. It's assumed. You only notice it in the 1 second it fails. That is what the most transformative technologies do. They don't stay visible. They dissolve into the background of being alive. In 100 years, you may not see AI at all, not because it failed, but because asking, "Where is the AI?" will sound like asking, "Where is the electricity?" The real question won't be what the technology looks like. It will be what we look like, living inside it. Now, the honest part. Serious researchers today disagree about where this leads, and not by a little. Some expect a powerful tool and nothing more. Others expect the most significant event in human history. These are people looking at the same evidence. That disagreement is itself information. When careful experts span that wide a range, it means we are genuinely in unknown territory. Not the fake unknown of science fiction, the real kind. The kind our species has faced only a handful of times before. One last piece of perspective. Imagine someone born 100 years ago, in 1926. No television, no antibiotics in common use. Computers did not exist. That same person watched the moon landing at 43 and could have sent an email at 70. All of that fit inside one human lifetime. And the pace of change back then was slower than it is today. Whatever 2126 actually looks like, one thing is close to certain. We are the last generation that cannot imagine it, and the first that has to prepare for it anyway. If you like honest looks at where science and history are actually heading, that's what this channel does. The next one is already coming.